It's time to go where summer leads you during this season of discovery at Team Mazda. Transcend ordinary in the Mazda CX-5 or experience the next level of luxury in the all-new Mazda CX-90. Come by today and discover Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
We've made it to the half-week part. It is Wednesday, folks.
It's not a daiquiri.
I wish it was. It's National Daiquiri Day.
It's National Daiquiri Day. If you joined us on the big show, the back end there, you know it's National Daiquiri Day. I was hoping that somebody may have surprised me.
We're working on it.
It's water.
They typically don't open before, I would think, 7 p.m., but we'll get a check on that.
Staying hydrated.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
doing
overrated.
the right thing.
It's
the
overrated.
good thing for the body.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Too overrated.
Actually, on a day like today, easy on the National Daiquiri Day. Limit that thing. Do that responsibly. Hydration is going to be key. It has been forever. This storyline of that big ball of flame going to work on us, it's unrelenting.
Yeah, as we take a look out at Sky 9 from Port Allen, looking into Baton Rouge, Steve, it looks like the sun is already getting to work early on this Wednesday.
Yeah, no doubt about it, guys. It's going to be another very hot day. So with that in mind, another heat advisory in effect area-wide. And you can see just our north in pink, excessive heat warnings, where the heat might be even a little bit worse. Back to that shot, bright sunshine has started out on this Wednesday morning. Baton Rouge, 79 degrees. At least we got below 80. Small victories. Most of us right now in the mid to upper 70s. And yes, it will heat up in a hurry. I've got us at 94 at noon. Not shown on this particular graphic, but 99 for a high, which would be a new record high. We'll come back to that in a second. Mostly sunny, largely expecting it to be dry for today. The heat index, that's going to continue to be an issue at or above 110 by this afternoon. Peaked at 111 in Baton Rouge yesterday. Probably going to be in that same general area, and it's going to be near 110 for a number of hours as we get into the afternoon. So these are forecast highs. I've got 99 today, tomorrow and Friday, 98 Saturday, and then I'm going to plot on in red the record highs. So today's record, 98. So a decent chance we tie or break that, and that record has been in place more than 100 years, since 1918. 99 tomorrow would tie the record. 99 Friday, probably a little shy the 101. And then Saturday, we're close at 98 with the record again standing at 99 degrees. So all this heat tied into that high pressure dome. It's centered a little bit west of us, but it's been building eastward over the last day or so. And now as we're kind of more tucked underneath that high pressure dome, that puts a lid on the atmosphere, and that helps it really heat up as well. We do expect some changes into the weekend. That's the good news. So let's pick it up Saturday morning here in the European. Starting out Saturday dry as we track a cold front up to our north. That front moves down our way through the day. Now I still think much of Saturday's dry, but late in the day and into Saturday evening, good rain chances arrive as that cold front gets closer. At 7 o'clock Saturday evening. Some scattered rains overnight into Sunday morning, and Sunday could kind of be some off and on showers and storms as that front stalls just to our north, especially Sunday with more cloud cover and the rain potentially starting earlier. That should give us some relief from the heat. Now, how much rain are we talking about? This is the 7-day outlook from the Weather Prediction Center. They have lowered numbers a little bit from what we showed you yesterday, but generally speaking, showing anywhere from a ½ inch to an 1.5 inches over the next 7 days, with much of that coming down over the upcoming weekend. For most of us, we'll certainly take any drop of rain that we can get, any and every drop of rain that we could get. Highs in the upper 90s to near 100 through Friday. Saturday have still got 98 because, as I said, I think the rains hold off until late. But Sunday, with showers and storms likely and potentially starting earlier, 92 closer to normal. Look what happens next week. Even with decent rain chances early next week, scattered storms quickly back into the mid-90s and could see some upper 90s return during the second half of next week. It's coming up on 7:07 with a check now on your Wednesday morning traffic. Here's Jared.
Dr. Steve, thank you so much for that. You are looking live at I-12 at O'Neill, both in the eastbound and westbound. Continues to freeze up a little bit there, but looking pretty good. So far, so good. This is I-10 at Acadian. I show this because there was a report of an incident in this general vicinity. I wanted to see if I could pop it up on the camera. Don't see it there. We've got Evangeline Thruway stalled vehicle Pinhook. That's over in the Lafayette side of things. Closer to the downtown area, got a couple of cones up, so I've got two of them here. One, there you see what I was just talking about. I-10 westbound showing a crash over at exit 157B. It says Acadian Thruway. I'll have to check and shuffle through a couple of other cameras, see if I could pick that up. The other one, Airline Highway, and that's in the northbound direction. We've got a stalled vehicle at I-12, so those two areas might cause a little bit of a slowdown as well. A couple of drive times for you. I-10 east from the 415 to the 1012 normal time. I-12 east from 1012 to Jubin looking good, and I-10 east right now. We've had a lot of green on our screen so far, so that's what we like to see. We're definitely going to hopefully keep that energy for the remainder of the day. But no issues getting across the Atchafalaya Basin right now or going back out in the other direction towards Hammond. Right now, that's about it. Matt and Liz, we'll send it back to you.
Good to see you, Jared. Thank you.
All right, headlines as you kind of get going on a midweek Wednesday. And actually, Dion Guillory was breaking the story from this very room, the Alert Center, what, about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Shooting in Baton Rouge.
We got those details from EMS and Baton Rouge Police. They told us one person was shot on Cotton Street,
Yeah, Cotton
kind of
Street,
near
yes.
Thomas Delbert
It's
Drive.
exactly right.
So we're still learning exactly how this happened,
Right.
what led up to this.
Right.
But right now, they're looking for tips to figure out, okay, exactly that. Who did it? Who fired that shot?
All that.
Yeah.
You know the number that is available to you at all times. No one ever knows who you are. It's going to be Crime Stoppers. It's a program that works really well down here. So if you know anything about it, again, very early this morning, that investigation just getting going. Make that phone call, and of course, we'll be sure to update you when we learn more.
We sure will.
Well, I tell you, speaking of learning more, an arrest made
Yes.
in a weekend murder investigation. And then a confession, they say, to another one?
So I was looking at the times that we got, the press statements, the
Yeah.
releases from Baton Rouge Police. So we got this mugshot 2 a.m. yesterday, Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
By 11:45,
Right.
same day Tuesday,
Right.
found out that she's actually being charged with another round of charges for second-degree murder and obstruction of justice.
So what this is, you remember the story that we talked about over the weekend, and if you're with us on the morning show on Monday, body found Flannery Park, South Flannery Park, Breck Park, early Saturday. They're saying they don't believe the shooting actually happened there.
Right.
They believe it, and they connected it all back, made the arrest here. They say the shooting happened actually Friday night. A boyfriend of this woman, and now again that they're saying that she confessed to a murder, a shooting death back in 2021 of an ex-boyfriend.
Two separate incidents,
Yes.
right? So the most recent one, Christopher Holden. The murder in 2021, Amani Anderson Jr. No one could figure out who pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
No one could figure it out. His friends couldn't find out exactly what it was. Police couldn't find a witness, no evidence, until she confessed to it when she was in police custody. So now facing a second round of charges for second-degree murder here. A lot to kind of unfold as police figure out, okay, what's next?
Yeah, exactly. What could be next? Still developing. We'll keep you updated. Actually, we showed you this picture earlier, and this is actually a really good picture.
Yeah.
Family Dollar thief. This is out of Baker, an accused Family Dollar thief. They'd like to figure out who this is.
They need you to share this photo, hopefully track him down, accused of stealing a couple of items, and here from the Family Dollar in Baker, allegedly sold $350 worth of things, but it's what he was riding in that's pretty identifiable here.
Do they have the description down here of it?
Yeah.
It was, is this the one? Yeah, the gray Honda Coupe with a pink H on the front of it, and then in the dash, like pink accessories as well. So that may help in the description and the identifier, and like I know exactly who that is.
Yeah. You know that number, Crime Stoppers, when you see that pink H on a gray Honda Coupe, pretty identifiable there.
There you go. Oh gosh, I want to let you know about this because we talked to you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
A couple of workshop opportunities yesterday when we talked about reducing gun violence. Same kind of workshop, one more today.
That's it. The Mayor President's office, Sharon Weston Broom, her office, partnering with the local agencies to host this workshop to talk about ways to curb violence during the summer months. So if you'd like to participate in that workshop, as Matt mentioned, one last session happening today, 11 to 4, and it's happening, I believe, at the downtown River Branch Library.
Exactly. They need you to get all involved. Go to the Eventbrite, you know that website right there, and they'll let you register for it right there. You can work your way through it. Find this story. It's waiting for you at WAFB.com in your 9 News app. You know what's not waiting for you? Day 2 of a veto override session. Lawmakers ended it after day 1.
Yeah, overriding the veto there of the gender-affirming care. So we knew that LGBTQ issues would be the focus, but 5 days, right? 5 days is the timestamp that they have to tackle any number of the 28 vetoes from the governor. Only tackling one, saying that they're done.
So yeah, all those other ones. They had some budget stuff in there. They had some corporate tax stuff in there. But it was, to Liz's point, there was a few LGBTQ bills that they were looking to override. They had the votes on one of those 3, and it was that gender-affirming care. Now, there are a bunch of folks saying it is still legal. They believe it'll likely be legal after January 1. It'll be taken to court. So we'll see if, even after this veto override, this actually does become law.
If you'd like to hear from the lawmakers, Chris Rosato has a recap for you in the story at WAFB.com.
This was Callie's story this morning. Callie was working out a little bit. This is brand new digs in Baker.
Getting her new reps in the National New Fitness Court. Baker was actually selected in a nationwide grant to get this brand new esteemed fitness court. And what's cool about it is it's a physical court. They're
Right, yeah.
two-sided,
Sure.
right? You've got one side where you can play basketball or whatever,
all
and then
that.
the other side has actual fitness equipment. But you mirror it with an app to kind of guide you through some of the exercises. If you kind of want like a personal trainer to guide you while doing it on your own. If you don't like people, what a great alternative.
I don't like people. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't like, that's so good. I don't like people.
You do it yourself.
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, so check out that story. Check out this story as well. I want to keep you updated. We talked about the Jello shots from LSU baseball fans in Omaha.
Did we?
Money coming back to the food bank here.
$68,000 check written to the LSU Student Food Pantry.
Yeah.
I know there's one right there on campus to help feed students in need, but when you talk about a big accolade, not only did we walk away with an LSU baseball championship, College World Series championship, I mean, LSU are the pros at it, guys.
They are, absolutely. Hey, you know what? That's reason to dance. Real quick, I want to give you a look at the 17th Annual Celebrity Waiter Fundraiser Benefit. It is happening tonight at LaBerge Casino. Look who's going to be out there. Celebrity waitering.
Tisha Powell and Jay Grimes going to be part of those celebrity waiters, all raising money for the Baton Rouge Advocacy Center. So if you'd like to chip in for a good cause, the sheriff's going to be there. A number of the Golden Band, some of those members, the Tiger Girls are going to be there. So get your tickets in this web story. It's happening at LaBerge tonight from 7 to 10.
What do you think, guys? Want to make your way out to the casino?
Yeah, it's I guess time to put in our daiquiri orders for Tisha and Jay, right? For tonight as the celebrity waiters on
It's
National
only fitting,
Daiquiri Day.
Steve.
That's exactly
Only fitting.
right. Exactly
That
right.
sounds so good.
That'd be so good to just have like Tisha or Jay walk up on you. They're your waiters. I would order everything. Everything. One of everything from the left side of the menu. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Tisha.
Put them to work.
especially
See how
in
much
the
they can
seat.
carry on one arm.
There you go. See, exactly right. Work
Another
out.
reason.
There you
Another
go.
reason. What a good cause to come help out the Baton Rouge Advocacy Center. So you can see here we're still dealing with heat. We're still looking at traffic. We'll get you an update on both of those in another 10 minutes. Have a great day.
You could be driving.
Smooth handling and smart interior styling. Just two reasons why the all-new Honda CR-V was once again named a Car and Driver's 10 Best Trucks and SUV list. Come see your new CR-V today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Siegen Lane.